Francis, want you to comment on, I have different experiences of space. Usually when I'm asked to surrender or offer to the space, sometimes it's a visual space, and of course internal. Sometimes that it leads to more of a sensorial
it has to be, it's normal.
Space.
First you visualize, but that's a temporary aspect. The
Right.
real sense of space is more with a tactile sense.
And sometimes I have that, but along with sort of a sense of me sensation. And other times that sense leaves, and so the expandedness is there without the contraction. And in other times, that expansion, and you just happen to mention it, it seems, which is sort of a relative space in some.
It's always this space is always mind space. In fact, huh?
It's a mind that it kind of melts into a non-physical, or non. I don't know how to say it. Just maybe I would use the word from my old days as transcending the space.
But then you lose the mind. Then the mind gets lost. But then there is no time. You see what I mean? That's important to understand that.
So, any of those is, you're indicating, your suggestion is to, when you say offer to the space, any of that, whatever happens, that's not a...
Yeah, because remember that the goal is to just to realign the way we perceive the body and the world that surrounds us, this very limited experience, human experience. So we deal with the mind patterns here, body-mind pattern. In fact, with the subtle pattern, in my terminology, meaning not physical, but, in whatever, in the brain, in that we have acquired through ignorance that creates a sense that I am here and not there. So that's all there is to it. Eliminate the I am here and not there, replace it by I am everywhere and nowhere. Physically, at the tactile sense, but also, if the tactile sense is everywhere, then it changes when we see, because there is nothing wrong with the way we see. We naturally see without borders. You see what I mean? There are no borders. When you see, you look around you, there are no borders. You see what I mean? As far as you can see, there is not a wall. Perhaps there will be one soon, but it's a different story.
I have another question. I was experimenting along with these same lines of offering to the space. I was asking myself, well, where do I identify? And it's true, it's the body, but also the mind. I identify with the mind, like that I'm the thinker, I'm doing this. There's like a self-image, okay? So would it be valid to do the same with that? Offer to disidentify from that and be the space in which these thoughts and images appear.
Yeah, but at a level of thoughts, understand you are not the thought. The thought appears in you.
I understand that, but
when the thought I appears,
mm-hmm.
You see, you can have the same distance you have with the thought I that you have with the I feeling in the body. In other words, the I feeling is just a bodily sensation. And the I thought is just a thought arising in me. No more. Nothing more. Therefore, the I thought is not me. I am the space in which the I thought arises, just as I am the space in which the I feeling or I sensation arises. And the I thought and I sensation, they are connected somehow.
I was just asking whether that, I started to do it like in my own experiment or exercise of, well, just be the space in which these thoughts appear. Is that a waste of time, or is that not?
No, that's good.
Okay.
But you are the presence in which all thoughts appear. You know, because there is a thing to see clearly, that a thought doesn't think. Right? A thought doesn't think another thought. That which thinks is not a thought. Therefore, I am not a thought because I think.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's
Descartes.
Yeah.
Umgekehrt.
But I was just trying to see if there was a way to more thoroughly disidentify, so that I don't fall back into sort of like a unconscious or subconscious identification. Just, brushing my teeth, when I'm thinking what I have to do in the morning, and there's sort of an unconscious or subconscious identification there, rather than being what I am, which is this awareness.
But we have to be more simple than that. For instance, I am brushing my teeth, and I think, okay, I am brushing my teeth, and later on I'm going to have breakfast, right? And there is no problem with that. We shouldn't be too complicated and think, oh, we are in ignorance because I think I am brushing my teeth, and after that I'm going to have breakfast, and I'm thinking, what am I going to have? What is in the fridge, right? There is no ignorance in all of that.
But are you experiencing yourself as being consciousness, or are you experiencing yourself as being a body, mind?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
If I am brushing my teeth and thinking of what I'm going to have for breakfast, and if I have not a single problem, if I am perfectly happy, perfectly enthusiastic about my day, which is getting started, I'm not identifying at that moment, that's all there is. The misunderstanding is, you say, are you conscious are you aware of being consciousness? Remember that my definition of being aware of being conscious is to be happy. You see what I mean? It's not something complicated, like I am at the same time feeling the mint flavor of whatever it is that I'm using, and on the one hand, and at the same time, I see my consciousness in all its beauty, with the long blonde hair, and the little crown. Flashing, and I'm wondering, am I in a disco? You say, no, it's not that way. I'm just brushing my teeth, thinking of my breakfast. I say, what a great day, That's consciousness. The rest is too complicated.
Okay, because then that's true. You identified a misunderstanding that which is like along the path.
It's not the economy; it's happiness.
It's happiness. Okay. So if it's happiness, then wouldn't it the fastest path be simply to say, be happy?
If you can, yes.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that, you could also say, stop being unhappy, stop it. But I'm not sure it would work. But why not,
Okay.
But, it makes more sense to say, stop believing to be a man or a woman, stop this stuff, because you have no evidence. That's more... It's more...
That's what I was
you can
wondering.
do more with that than you do with, stop being unhappy. Yes, but I'm unhappy. It's easy to say, it's not that easy to do, In France, we have an expression, les yaka. Yaka it means here, all you have to do. So there are people, they say, all you have to do. Everything is simple for them, We have even some people running for president. That's easy. All you have to do is it. All you have to do. But when you have been a little bit of a doer, doing things, really going into manipulating, doing, screwing things, unscrewing stuff, you understand that all you have to do, is not that simple, right? All you have to do. So all you have to do is be happy. Now you need to have some things that you can really handle. You see, and when you are told, don't take yourself for a woman or for a man before, or for a transgender or for whatever, before you investigate the truth of it, Because then people say, how do I know? That consciousness has some testicles attached to it. I can see the picture in your mind.
Yeah.
Now I have access to his subtle body. I have a problem because if this guy is here,
Thursday.
he's getting. He's getting. I could read his mind too.